Sure.
But he said it, so.
The Reverend Bob
We
Levy.
call him Anchor because he drags the fucking shit down.
Because now we're all going to the bottom of the ocean.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Thank you. What? I couldn't see it. Do not use this portion for the intro, only after A. What if the words introduction to Bob's News were written in the reverse order? How difficult would it be for him to read? How many words will it take him to notice the gibberish spewing from his mouth? I could keep going, but now Bob's News. A, reverse. News. Bob's News. Bob's going, but going keep could I. Mouth his from spewing gibberish. The notice to him, take it, will words many how. Read to him, for B, it would difficult how. Order reverse, the written were news, Bob's to introduction words, the if what. Thank you. Guatemala asked the UN probe into lawyers' killing. Guatemala City. A slain lawyer's videotaped and posthumously broadcast accumulation that President Alvaro Colom ordered his murder through Guatemala into an uproar Tuesday and prompted the government to call the UN agency and the FBI to investigate the killing. Colum vehemently denied the allegations made in the videotape left by lawyer Rodrigo Rosenberg, who was shot to death by an unidentified assailant while riding his bicycle Sunday. On the video, Rosenberg says officials might want to kill him because he represented businessman Kahamlil Musa, who was slain in March along with his daughter. The lawyers say Musa, who had been named to the board of the Guatemala Rural Development Bank, was killed for refusing to get involved in purported elite transactions at the bank. Exiled Tiananmen era dissident detained in China, Beijing. An exiled leader in the 1989 Tiananmen Square pro-democracy protests have been secretly detained in South China for more than 6 months after trying to return to his homeland for the first time since 2002. Nearly 2 decades since China's pro-democracy campaign blossomed briefly in the spring of 1989. The movement and its suppression are still taboo, and restrictions on those who took part remain harsh. In April 1989, Zihu Yongzheng captured global attention by kneeling on the steps of the Great Hall of the People by Tiananmen Square in a plea for China's communist leaders to acknowledge the students' extraordinary call for political freedom and an end to government corruption. Just one more.
You can do it,
Somalia insurgents vow fight to topple government. Mogadishu, Somalia. Pro-government militants and Islamic insurgents battle in Somalia's capital Wednesday for the fourth day. And an uncertain leader vowed his forces will not relent until the government is overthrown. The renewed violence is the Horn of Africa nation pits pro-government fighters against those allied to Al-Shabaab. An insurance group seeking to overthrow the Western-backed government and establish the Islamic State. A regular meeting in the Ethiopian capital of UN. Africa Union and regional diplomats to review the situation in Somalia called Wednesday for an investigation to identify foreign nations, organizations, or individuals involved in destabilizing Somalia. Thank you.